Everything's white in this episode. I'll explain what I mean in a bit. Let's talk about it. Hey guys, what's up? It's Saiyan4414 or Tony. How's everybody doing today? So, today's episode is called Serving Up the Flute Cup. And as I said before, everything's white in this episode. It actually starts where Ash and Go and Professor Cerise, and Chloe for that matter, are doing martial arts. I thought it was yoga. It seemed more like yoga from the way it was, like, it was all quiet and everything. But Mr.Mime was working on its just poses and stuff like that. The weird thing is, this episode, like, the narrator describes Mr. Mime as a she at the beginning, and then later as a he, and then everybody else just is an it. So, what is Mr. Mime? He, she, it? I don't know. Anyway, also, apparently Mr. Mime has a white glove. So maybe it's a he. Maybe it's Michael Jackson. Either that or it stole the glove from Michael Jackson. anyway, so this episode, they're basically working on their poses. They're kind of doing martial arts. Like I said, I thought it was yoga, but they're saying it's martial arts throughout the episode. So they're working on martial arts, and then Ash, out of nowhere, throws Go a backpack, and he's like, "Hey, we're going to Hoen for the Battle Frontier Flute Cup." It's called the Battle Frontier Flute Cup, and we don't get reference to any Battle Frontier members in Hoen. Given the only Battle Frontier member we knew from Hoen was Barry's father, Palmer. Wait, no, that's in Sinnoh. We knew all the Hoen. Wait, no, I don't think we knew any of the Hoen Battle Frontier guys. Anyway, so yeah, they go to Hoen because of the Battle Frontier thing. Interesting. So they go to Hoen. There's a tournament. 2v2, basically. Go sees a Talo, and it's like, "Hey, I'm gonna go catch it. Bye." Meanwhile, Ash entered himself in the tournament. He also entered Go in the tournament. So Ash is like, he sees a guy with I keep wanting to say his name's Clayton, but it's probably not. He's from Lava Ridge Town. Anyway, so he has they see not a Mightyena, that's later. They see a Hariyama, like a really big Hariyama. Makes you think of a wrestler. And it turns out it belongs to this guy, Clayton. Which I'm pretty sure his name's not Clayton. I'll probably end up remembering later. And if I remember, I will tell you in the next episode, hey, his name wasn't this, it was this. Anyway, so they see him, and he's kind of funny, because he's trying to throw a bottle in a recycling bin, and he kind of gets stuck. He pulls himself out, but he still kind of gets stuck. So it's funny. Anyway, but yeah, so, also, apparently Iron Tail is white. When Pikachu does the little Iron Tail animation, the thing says it's white. It's like a white light or whatever, or the white tail, something like that. But anyway, so Go catches a Talo later in the episode. And when he leaves, Ash is like, "You're gonna watch my battle, right?" This is after his battle, after he loses. Sorry, spoilers, he loses. He decides to, it's a 2-on-2, so he decides to take in a flashback, we see that he's like, hey, I'm going to take Score Bunny. I don't know who else I'm going to take. His first thought is, hey, I'll take Pinsir. Pinsir just looks away and is like, nope. So he's like, I'll take Scyther. Scyther's like, sure. In the midst of the battle, or before the battle, he's like, oh, hey, because Clayton, like, they see his first Pokemon. They see the Hariyama. And they're like, huh, what's your second Pokemon? It's like, you'll just have to wait and see. Go, on the other hand, finds this Hariyama, wants to catch it, and Clayton's just like, oh, hey, that's mine. Sure. So, yeah, he can't catch it. He was all sad. But, so, Clayton and Go fight first. Clayton sends out the Hariyama. Not the Hariyama. That's later. He sends out the Mightyena. And, well, Go uses his Rotom phone. And it tells him, hey, Mightyena is weak to Bug-type moves. That's a good move. Scyther versus Hariyama. That should work. Here's his issue. He uses Sword Stance, which would be great. But then Mightyena uses Fire Fang. And, well, Scyther gets bodied. So yeah, there's that. Then Scyther, like, he sends out Score Bunny. And Score Bunny kind of also gets bodied by Mightyena. So yeah, there's that. Then, like I said, he goes off, catches a Tailo. Learns that, hey, Tailo search for a Wurmple. So he sends out the Tailo to find the Wurmple. Also, he just threw a ball at the Tailo. He really doesn't like fighting with Pokemon. Like, he doesn't like battles. Until later, there's a thing where he's like, battles are cool. So anyway, then Ash, like, there's a montage. Ash wins a lot of his battles. Clayton wins a lot of his battles. So then Ash ends up fighting Clayton. First, it's Mr.Mime versus Mightyena. Please explain to me why... No, it's not Mr.Mime versus Mightyena. It's Mr.Mime versus Hariyama. Please explain to me why. I mean, I'm pretty sure that in normal logic, Reflect works where you use it once and it continuously just stays up. But Ash kept using Reflect, and then Clayton used Arm Thrust, Reflect, Arm Thrust, Reflect, Arm Thrust. I didn't think it worked like that. Pretty sure it doesn't. But anyway, so apparently it looks like a bunch of glass. So basically Arm Thrust doesn't get through. And then he ends up using Psychic to beat the Mightyena. And then the next battle, he sends out his Hariyama. And, well... No, wait, I messed it up. He sent out Hariyama first. He beats Hariyama, the Psychic Arm Thrust. And then... Mightyena gets sent out. And... Mr.Mime is just, like, crossing his arms, like, nope, I'm not fighting this thing. He's like, no. You just hear, like, it's like a thing that's like, oh, nope, I don't want to fight. So it's like, okay, nope. He's like, I'm out. Peace. Bye. So then, Ash decides to send in Pikachu because, given Mr.Mime didn't lose, he was just like, no, I'm not fighting. I'm done. So he sends out Pikachu. Pikachu versus Mightyena. And I think Mr.Mime was like, I'm psychic and fairy. And that thing knows bite. because it does use bite later. The Mightyena does. So it's like, nah, I'm gonna lose to that. So yeah, it's interesting because Pikachu uses Electro Web to slingshot itself. It literally says it slingshots itself up, and then it hits Mightyena. Sorry, I'm skipping most of the battle stuff. But it slingshots itself up, hits Mightyena, and wins. Which is actually pretty interesting, because Mightyena would have won Mightyena would have won otherwise. But no, that was actually pretty cool. And then, of course, they win the flutes, the 5 flutes. Is it 5? No, it's 7. I think it's 7. 7 flutes. Or maybe it's 5, I don't know. But anyway, they win the Flute Cup, like all 5 of them, and they go back to Kanto again. And the ending shot, more or less, is that Ash is basically like, Chloe's like, why'd you catch 3 Wurmple? And goes like, that way one will evolve into Silcoon, one will evolve into Cascoon. Even though the evolving is like random, so they could all evolve into the same thing, then it would suck. But anyway, so, and then Ash is like, oh hey, they're evolving. Goes like, really? Nah. And then Go kind of hits him or whatever. And Chloe's just like, you deserve that. And then it more or less just ends. Sorry I didn't talk much about the episode, or per se about the battles, because there wasn't a lot that happened in my opinion. Anyway, I guess I will see you guys for the next one. My question is, in the one episode, they flew on Lugia. Now I don't know how they're getting from point A to point B every time. I mean, in one episode they took a plane, but it's like, I don't know how they got to the Hoenn region in this episode. There was no thing that said how they got there. They were just there. Also, at the beginning, Ash just kind of threw the backpack at Go. It was like, hey, we're going to Hoenn. So apparently Ash registered him for this contest thing. But anyway, that's about it for this episode. I will catch you guys in the next one. What do you guys think? Like, comment, subscribe. And I will catch you guys later. God bless you guys. Stay safe and peace. Bye. Hey, here's a quick addendum. So this entire episode, I've been saying the main guy's name is Clayton. Yeah, his name is Hodge. Just wanted to edit that and fix it at the end of this video. Sorry for the mistake, and I will try to do better in the next one. Thanks, guys. Hope you enjoyed the video.
You're listening to Saiyan 4414. Feel free to subscribe or listen to this again.